Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Global Bites. I'm your host, James. Today, we have a very special guest in the studio. He is a master of both European elegance and Asian street food. Please welcome the incredible Chef Alex. How are you today, Alex?
Hi, James. I am doing wonderful, thank you. It's an absolute pleasure to be here and talk about my favorite thing in the world, food. We are thrilled to have you. Now, Alex, your restaurants are famous because you combine two completely different worlds, European and Asian cuisine. You can cook a perfect French beef bourguignon and a flawless Japanese ramen. How do you manage both? Well, it took many years of traveling and burning a lot of pans. To me, European cuisine is like classical music. It requires strict discipline, perfect techniques, and patience. Asian cuisine, on the other hand, is like jazz. It's vibrant, fast, and balances sweet, sour, salty, and spicy flavors all at once. I love the contrast.
That is a beautiful metaphor. You always say that food is more than just ingredients on a plate. What do you mean by that?
Exactly. Every dish represents a nation's culture. It shows their history, their weather, and their soul. When you eat a traditional dish, you are tasting centuries of human survival and celebration. Every flavor has a specific charm and a story to tell.
I love that. Speaking of stories, you must have some crazy experiences from your travels. Can you share a funny or interesting moment from your career?
Oh, absolutely. Early in my career, I was working in a busy night market in Bangkok, Thailand. I wanted to learn how to make traditional tom yum soup from a local master. The kitchen was hot, crowded, and extremely fast-paced. The head chef shouted at me in Thai to grab the chili. Now my Thai wasn't very good back then. I saw a bowl of bright red paste and thought, oh, this must be a mild tomato paste. I took a big spoonful to taste it.
Oh no, don't tell me.
Yes, it was pure concentrated bird's eye chili paste. My mouth was literally on fire. I couldn't speak for 2 hours. I drank 3 liters of milk. The local chefs laughed so hard, but that day I learned respect for Asian spices. It taught me that in cooking, a small mistake can change everything.
Wow, that is a fiery lesson indeed. But it clearly paid off because your Asian dishes are legendary now. Alex, let's talk about your personal favorites. You cook luxury dishes for celebrities and presidents. But if you had to choose your absolute favorite meal to eat, what would it be?
That is an easy question, James. My favorite food is a very simple, rustic European chicken stew with potatoes and herbs.
Really, with all your gourmet skills, just a simple stew. Why is that?
Because it tastes like love. It tastes like my childhood. When I was a little boy, growing up in a small village, my mother used to prepare this stew every Sunday. The whole house would smell of rosemary and garlic, but those memories are all I have left. My mother passed away when I was only 12 years old. She got very sick, and it happened so fast.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Alex. That must have been incredibly difficult for a young boy.
Thank you, James. It changed my life. Before she died, I used to sit on the kitchen counter and watch her hands move. She didn't use recipes. She cooked with her heart. After she left us, the kitchen felt so cold. I started cooking because I wanted to feel her presence again. Every time I make that chicken stew, I can almost hear her voice telling me to add a pinch of salt. That stew is the reason I became a chef. Every dish I create today has its roots in her kitchen.
That is incredibly powerful, Alex. Her legacy truly lives on through your hands.
It does. But James, I have one major regret in my life. Just one big sorrow that stays with me every single day. I have traveled the world. I have cooked for rich people, famous people, and kings. But I never, ever got the chance to cook a professional meal for my own mother. I was too young. She spent her whole life feeding me, taking care of me. But she never saw me wear a chef's uniform. She never tasted the food that her own son created. That is my biggest heartbreak.
Alex, I'm certain she is looking down on you right now, incredibly proud of the man and the chef you have become.
Thank you. I hope so. And that is why I tell young chefs today, don't just cook for money or fame. Cook for the people you love. Food is a bridge between the past and the present. Treasure every meal you share with your family.
What a profound note to end on. Chef Alex, thank you for opening your heart to us today, and thank you for sharing your incredible journey. And to our listeners, cherish your loved ones and your meals. See you next week on Global Bites.
Thank you for having me, James. It was an honor.